はい、というわけでどうも皆さんこんにちは。今日もグリードフォール続きからやっていきたいと思います。前回ですね、何をやってたんでしょう私。絆の儀式ということで、そう。あれ、誰だっけ仲間のアフラだっけアフラのね、クエストをやって、ちょっと絆の儀式を見に行きましょうっていう話になってます。で、あと5時間ちょっとですね、待たねばならんということで、場所がね、多分ここだと思うんですよ。全然このね、マップ上に全く、見てください。出ないんですよ、チェックのやつが。ということなんで、多分ここでね、あるんだと思われるので、ちょっと待ちましょうってことになってます。で、これ1分がだいたい1秒強、1秒よりちょっと長いくらいっぽいんで、まあ、その時間ね、待ってみようかなと。そういう感じです。で、まあ、5分、60×5 でね、300秒。ちょっと待たねばならんということでね、ちょっとめんどくさいんですけどね、仕方ないですね。中途半端ですよね。中途半端、時間が。遠くに行くこともできんし、ちょっとあのハテナぐらい潰しとこうか。ちょっとあのハテナ潰しに行きますわ。行ってきます。お、キャンプだ、キャンプ。よし。なんだこれ。お、でかいのがいる。あと4分だし、これ、あれやってみようか。あれちょうど狩れんじゃない？シマウマの化け物かなあれ。なんだあれ。はい。ドルクラン。よいしょ。ふう。なんかすげえ強い敵かと思ったけど、そうでもないね。黒敵ありがたい。そうでもねえな。うん。決して弱いわけじゃないんだけど、強くもなかったね。あんまり強いとね、ちょっと困っちゃうんですけど、これ奥いけるのかな？いけそうじゃない？いけるわ。いけねえわ。なんだろう、この木。これなんかあるよね。これなんかあるやつですよね、多分。今はないけど、なんか後々あるやつですよね。というところで、だんだん時間潰すのも億劫になってきたな。あと2分54。さて、かといって外行くのもちょっとバカらしいんですよね。何これ。ああ、村か。グレンダン。誰だグレンダンって。へえ。ちょっとグレンダン話してみる？こんにちは。こんにちは。
No Renaigse may enter here. This is the council room. It is a sacred
ドハ。
place. I see. Thank you for telling me. Goodbye.
あ、ダメだ。ダメならダメで帰ろうか。仕方ないな。さーて、いよいよ10分前になりました。カウントダウンやっていきましょうか、また。さて、7、6、5、4、3、2、1。はい、時間です。
You again. Your curiosity is
来ちゃった。
truly unquenchable.
来ちゃった。
Forgive our intrusion, Dunkus. But I really want to attend Yewan's ritual. I have learned a lot thanks to you, but I still have so much left to understand.
If you were one of ours, Afra, I would be flattered to have such an inquisitive and resolute apprentice. You can attend the ritual, but promise me that you
お、
will
わ
be
かりました。
discreet.
くれぐれも慎重にし
No
ます。
Renaigse ever had this honor before.
We will do everything in our power to prove ourselves worthy of your trust, Dunkus.
ジュンケス。あ、全員と話すってこと？オッケーオッケー。モリアン教えてくれよ。
How are you? You must be feeling impatient.
Impatient, yes, and a little bit afraid as well.
It's only natural to be afraid, Yerwan. It's a new life starting for you. But I will be by your side, now and forever.
なんだ、急にイチャイチャしだしたな。急にイチャイチャしだしたな。で君に話を聞こうじゃないか。
Times really must have changed for some Renaigse to attend our rituals.
These are very different from the others. Their leader is an Onol Menawi after all.
I know I look like them, but I'm not one of them.
You may not be bonded, but your parents must have
まあ、
been.
でしょうね。
You should be proud and happy about it. It is probably thanks to your bond that Dunkas has accepted your presence.
なるほどね。まあ、私のおかげということですよ。デスタルの力がね、働いたわけですね。ダンカス。
You look preoccupied.
Our people have suffered many lions attacks, often during rituals. In some villages, all the young Sinal Manawi were abducted. You
ライオン
seem
やべえ
different
な。
from the others, Afra. But I can't help worrying.
I have nothing to do with these attacks, Dunkus, I swear.
I believe you. Otherwise, you would not be here with us. But I hope that your brothers will not be there in the shadows, ready to pounce on our children.
でもさ、怪しくね、そういう話するってことはさ、いるんだろう。どっかにいるんだろう。いるんじゃないですか。いるんじゃないですか。仕方ない、儀式始めてもらおうじゃないか。お願いします。
Aruich Nestiri, Adesta Marar Mam.
メネダメネダメネダ。あ、ナダイッチ。おお。
You are an Onol Manawi now, Yawan. And soon you will heal the earth by our sides, like a real Donegard.
Thank you, Dunkas. I feel so proud.
I am so happy that we can be Voglendaiga together at last.
What about you, Afra? Did you find the answers you were looking for?
It's strange. I didn't exactly understand what happened.
マジ
But I
か。
am moved.
感動する要因がちょっとなかった気がするんですよ。感動するんでしょうね。
Not the head.
なるほどね。
It seems like you are right, Dunkus.
We are under attack.
なんだお前ら。なんでお前ら。
Here, Tosidan. The lions want to take our children.
I won't let them take you.
いや攻撃力めっちゃ高いやん。
Desade will have to protect
You can count on me.
me.
はいはいはい、魔法で止まってください。よいしょよいしょよいしょよいしょよいしょ。なんかすげえ硬えな。ほら、いやマジで何匹いるんだこいつら。ほらほらほらほら、よいしょよいしょ。うん、こっちは任せて大丈夫そうだね。こっちや。よいしょ。何やってんの。よいしょ。あれ、裏にいるな。あ、止まってるやつね。おら、終わりか。
Your curiosity, Afra, has saved lives. If it weren't for you, people from my village would have been abducted or killed. I am infinitely grateful, especially considering that fighting against your brothers could not have been easy.
Indeed. These people were brutes. They had it coming. However, you don't know how right you are, Dunkus. I recognize some of these men.
あ、知ってんだ。
Did
誰
they
誰
belong to
誰
the
誰。
governor's court?
No. They worked for my former master, Dr. Asili. I was his student for a long time before I realized that this man's methods were questionable. He was so obsessed with his goals that he became cruel. But I can't believe he'd go as far as abducting people for his experiments.
You think that the Onol Manawi are used for experiments?
Now that I have seen these soldiers, I am certain of it. And I'm afraid they may suffer atrocious treatment under the guise of scientific
あ、だろうよ
progress.
ね。して
I'm
そうだ
so
わ。
ashamed.
Come now, shame serves no purpose. And you are proof that the lions are not all the same.
Thank you, Dunkus. And thank you, Desade. You opened my eyes.
お、アフロの評判プラス3ということで、あ、終わったね。終わったね。これはもう万能薬のクエストを進めるしかないね。仕方ねえ。行くか。皆の者。どこに行けばいいんだ？とりあえずトラベればいいのかな？
Desade, I'm happy to see you. Can I do anything for you?
まあ、特にできるこ。なにこれ。あ、なんかハートマークがついてる。なんだなんだこれ。キャンプファイのそばで彼女が思ったこと。
What did you think about that moment next to the campfire with the elders of Vigigador?
It was strange and a bit frustrating, to be honest. What about you? How did you feel?
この瞬間神秘的は意味はなんだよこれ。どうすればいいんだよこれ。これか？
Had those old sages not been there, you and I next to the fire, it could have been a romantic moment.
You are really strange, Desade. Thinking about such things at a time like this. Anything else?
評判下がったわ。これ続けていくとどんどん評価下がりそうな気がするぞ。
Astonishment, I think. I felt as if I had reached my goal, as if I was finding a long-lost treasure. It was strangely moving, I think. What about you?
いや、ここで直感教えてよ。
It was a grace-filled moment indeed, and these rudimentary paintings taught us so much. I would never have thought that mere murals could contain so much knowledge.
Because we looked at them in a different way. To us, these paintings were more than just decorations. They were like a window into some knowledge that was completely foreign to us. I used to swear only by writings, but now I realize that there are many other ways to learn. And once more, I owe this realization to you. Thank you. From the bottom of my
いや、どうい
heart.
たしまして。
Anything else?
さっき下がった分上がったんじゃねこれ。
Do you think that attending this ceremony has changed your world vision?
Yes, obviously. Before it, I was so focused on my own knowledge. This ritual made me understand the power of sharing, of emotions, and of the bonds between people. This new vision gives me new perspectives. A whole new life is ahead of
お
me.
う。あ、まあ3番じゃんこれ。
Knowledge comes in many forms, and sometimes it can't be found in books.
That is true. An experience can transform us and make us grow more than reading a book. I love exploring science and nature, but in the end, I only saw it as a way to find content for my books. And yet, the nature of the things you and I have shared seems impossible to describe. You'd have to have experienced it. And I'm glad I've experienced it with
何
you.
愛の告白じゃんもうそんなの。あ、プラスされてねえわ。
Do you often hold strangers at gunpoint?
Only when I'm being tracked. What about you? Do you often track young ladies?
はなんだよ。こっちでいいか。
Your journal was surprisingly thorough, and your observations very pertinent. How could one not want to find someone so brilliant?
It could have fallen into the hands of a boorish idiot, unable to understand any of it. I'm glad it was you who found it. Anything else?
Did you have any fellow students?
Of course. We were but a small group working with Dr.
so.
Asili, but we were encouraged not to get too close to each other. It was more of a competition. Why? What's on your mind?
またこれだよ。あー、これか。
Did you not share your knowledge with the others?
Not really. And to be honest, I don't even know if they would have listened to me back then. You would not believe how much competition there is in the universities of Al-Sad.
I think it's a pity. It seems to me that ideas progress faster when they're shared.
That is true, but I did not know it back then. I only discovered it
感
thanks
謝し
to
てよ
you.
ね。
Anything else?
あー、もう。あー、もう。
What do you think of the love that unites those young people? It really seems as if they share something special.
It's true. I don't think I've ever stumbled upon two people that were so close to one another. On the continent, where everything is political, it only happens in fairy tales. But here...
これか。
Is it that you're starting to believe in love?
Who told you I did not believe in it? When it is sincere, it is an admirable feeling. But alas, it seldom is. Anything else?
よし、終わり終わり。
Let's leave you.
お別れだとかなんか言い方がよ、もう終わりな感じじゃん。よし、そしたら行こう。ダメだダメだ。この会話イベントで評価というか、好感度が下がっちゃうのは痛いですね。はい、ということで古代の森までやってまいりましたね。どこへ向かえばよろしい？てか結構また広いんじゃないのこれ。オッケーオッケー。左の方に行けばいいんだね。こちら。ビグシャディールの村。新しいとこ来ましたね。お、びっくりマークついてるね。あの人か。いや、はじめまして。あ、君はドニア・エッグ
I'm looking.
What are you doing here?
エッグスレガ
You
ウ。
are in a hidden village, a sacred village. The Renaigse have no place here.
いやいや、
I
ここに
seek
いま
an
す。
audience with the
違います。
mistress of wisdom, the Tierna Ha Kadactus. Do you know where I can find her?
The Tiarna is in her home. She goes, she comes as her heart desires. Only her Voglendaig must know. And if I knew where she was, it's not me who is going to tell her, Renaigse. Go away, leave me alone now. I have much to do.
素晴
The
らしい
great
狩り。
hunt is coming.
へえ。グレートハントについて尋ねる。
You spoke about a great hunt. What is it?
A sacred ceremony, of course. How in your countries do you honor your lands and assure their abundance?
Well, it's a bit
You Renaigse are very strange. It is no wonder that you come to our lands. If you do not honor the land with the great hunt, you must lack game to hunt. Each year, one of our own, our best hunter, dresses up as the Andrig. He becomes the white Andrig during an entire night, and the others hunt him. If he escapes them, the game will be abundant, and the gathering fruitful during the entire year. It is a very important celebration.
へえ、鬼ごっこみたいなもんか。
I must take my leave.
なるほど。ちょっと村の人に話しかけていけばいいってことかな。村の人の信頼を得るって出てたよね、今ね。あなたか。ビグシャディールの村人に話す。
Bortir to Madre Naixe.
Good day. I seek the Mistress of Wisdom, the Tierna Ha Kadachtas.
I have no idea what you want with her, but no one in the village will tell her Naixe where to find her.
I do not seek to harm her, only to speak with her.
I don't know where she is. Her Voglendaig might know, but I think he will tell you nothing. You are in one of the most sacred villages of our lands. The Renaigse are not welcome here, and we are busy making ready for the great hunt.
Maybe I could help you with something.
Help us? Why not, after all? It would speak well of your intentions. During the great hunt, we place bells on the path to keep the animals away. During the last hunt, there was a great storm, and the bells were badly damaged.
Would you like me to repair them?
That would be good. If not, we need to make new ones, and I am afraid we will not have the time.
なるほど。ベルの修理手伝えばいいのか。どこにあるのこれ。あ、これか。ほうほうほうほう。じゃあ、ベルの修理行こうか。
You are here again.
また来た。
Please now, I wish her no harm. I just need to speak with her.
You speak well and say pretty things, but it is by your doings that you will be judged.
Then, in that case, tell me what I can do.
There is much to be done in this season.
ペディル。こいつを探せばいいのか。
Pedir, the great gatherer, has not returned from the woods.
Very well. Would you like me to go and get him?
That would be good.
なるほど。そしたら金を直しつつ、ペディルすぐ近くに。いや、とりあえず金直すわ。あれ、あそこにいるじゃん。あそこにいるじゃん。とりあえず、村に帰るいるか。ペディルか、君が。
Hello. Are you Pedir? People in the village are worried about you.
Esqueto, Arenaixe, that I know no more if I am what you say. In truth, I fear being dust, waiting to settle on the earth.
What has happened to you? Why such despair?
My eyes have clouded. I see no
何も見えない。
more.
目つぶれてんのか。
I was once the great gatherer.
But by the devil, why have they sent a blind man to gather herbs?
No one knows. I said nothing to them. I know my village so well that I do not need to see to wander through it. But I can no longer gather the herbs of the sacred dye. I know they are here in these woods, but I cannot find them.
説教する。説教する。いや、提案集めるよ、代わりに。
Very well. Can you tell me which plants you need? If you are certain that they are somewhere in this patch of woods, it won't be difficult.
But how am I to guide you? The names we give to these plants are not the same as the names you give them.
Describe them to me. I think I'll find them.
One is a blue flower, the other a green mushroom, And the last ingredient is a blackberry.
Very well. Don't go anywhere. I'll take care of it.
おう。よし、とりあえずベルの修理じゃ。今直してあげるからね。
Seeing where it's been hung, it isn't surprising that these chimes are making no sound. They're far too low and can't catch the wind.
おう、修理する。
Now with the chimes in the proper place, they should sound like they're supposed to sound.
こんなもんなの？ちょっと上に上げただけじゃん。職人のレベルいらねえよこれ。まあ、システム的な問題でしょうかね。これも適切な高さに上げるってこと？
The base of this bell is damaged. That's why it no longer makes a sound. I need to build a new one.
はい。
These chimes are once again in working order.
いやこれをさ、時間がかかるとか新しいの作るの大変だとかさ、何を言ってるんだって感じだね。結局テンラが正解なんだろうねこれはね。これは
These chimes here are simply tangled. I need to untangle them without breaking them.
いやそりゃできるでしょう、さすがに。
There. Everything is in order. It will chime whenever wind blows upon the branches.
On the branches. よし、最後の鐘を発見と。処理しましょ
う。Let's take a look at these chimes. Its base is damaged. The wooden tubes can no longer hit each other. We will need to craft a new base.
新しい基地。
Child's play. I'll help you if you want.
These chimes are once again in working order.
手伝ってくれたの？全然わからんかったな。あとはあれか。集まってるし、ペティリに渡せばいいだけか。なんだ。いやめちゃくちゃある。気持ち悪いぐらい生えてんだあれ、こっちから見ると。
I'm back, Padilla.
Yes.
はい。
I found the herbs that you were looking for. Here.
Thank you. You're good for a Renaigse. I did not know you were kind or soul such as you. I may return to the village now.
I will tell them that you're on your way there.
Thank you again. But I ask you, do not tell them what you have learned about me. I do not wish that they treat me like a broken cripple.
Goodbye, Padilla.
あ、そう。やっぱり老人のように扱われたくないということですか。それが老人のわがままだということに気づかないんだな。よし、そしたら戻りましょう。はい、直したよ。
Well now, Renaigse. Were you able to repair our bells for the hunt?
終わったよ。
Yes, they are all working now.
You are very surprising. But I should have known that as an Onolmanawi, you would be different than the others. I now believe your words to be true when you say you desire no harm to Artirna. You need to find her Voglendai. I will tell him that your intentions are heartfelt.
お願いします。さて、あちらの方にも伝えましょう。
You are here again.
ペティロに関する伝えですね。
He should be along shortly.
Whatever made him take so long? He is not a man to be bothered by the beasts.
何これ、裏切りペリルの秘密。いや、こっちでしょ。
That poor Padir fell asleep under a tree. Age, I suppose. It seems like it would be the right time for him to take on an apprentice. Someone to help him on his walks.
Well done, Greenblood. As age gains ground, pride is often all that a man is allowed to keep.
I thank you, Renaix. Your acts are as beautiful
何
as
バレちゃ
your
ってた？
words. You are welcome here, and I hope you find the Tierna Hach Kadachtas.
村の信頼を得るということで、村の信頼を得て歓迎されたところで今日は終わりにしたいと思います。じゃあですね、次回は、この続きから、何をやればいいんでしょうね。ティエナハルカダチタスを探すをやるということでね。どこにいるのそれ。あ村の中にいるってこと？はい。ちょっとよくわかんないんですけど、まあ、次回はこの村の人をしらみつぶしに話しかけていこうかなと思います。じゃあここまで、語りは私、高2でお送りいたしました。次回も以降も引き続きご視聴のほどよろしくお願いいたします。それじゃあ、さようなら。バイバーイ。このオンゴスに話しかけるのが次回のスタートになりそうですね。